Challenge Series late model main event.
So what's your name?
My name is Michael Height.
Cool, where are you from, Michael?
Elk Grove, California.
I'm from Loomis.
And I'm from Citrus Heights. From Modesto, Salina area.
We're from Trace, California.
So why do you guys come all the way up here to do this racing?
Well, I think the biggest plus to come to a Pacific Challenge Series race is the fun that is put on display from Jeff Monroe and Frank Vincent and the staff. You know, they're very welcoming to families.
Pacific Challenge seems like a fun series. We wanted to get involved in it, so we're going to try to make all the races and see how we can do.
On behalf of Pacific Challenge Series, we thank Mike Make and all that he's done for us.
And it's the same also, because if it wasn't for Fred Penney, we wouldn't have this series. And, you know, he's probably costing him a little bit of money out of pocket per race to have these guys.
It's a fun series to run, Mike, isn't it? It's a blast. Everyone's having a good time. Got some young drivers here that are getting good experience and hopefully wanting to move up someday in life, huh?
Yeah, it's laid back. I mean, I've raced trucks, I've raced K&N. We still have a K&N team. We run that occasionally, SRL stuff. You know, I mean, this is laid back and you get a lot of time for practice. Nobody's rushing anybody. And it's good, kind of old school, open comp, late model racing. Super late model racing.
So Danny, how old are you?
I am 14.
14 years old, so you're the youngest guy out here?
Yes.
How does it feel to be the youngest guy out here racing against guys that are so much older than you?
That's a little bit of pressure. It's hard to keep up. You got to really learn, and you got to see how people react to having a kid out there to see if they can give you the respect that you need to race with them.
So what happened on that when you crashed on lap 52 there?
You know, it was just everybody bottled up, and there was the guy got into me and shoved me into it. But we were on a wing and a prayer anyway, because we had no power steering. The car was on fire for a long time. Then we finally lost the steering completely. And
so what happened there out there tonight?
I was just trying to get around the outside of a guy and got a little bit high on the back straightaway and ran out of racetrack.
Gotcha.
Entering turn 3, it just, I think I was kind of held up a little bit high and got up there where it's bumpy, and around it went. That's the first time that's happened. I went in backwards, and there's a wall down in there at the end of that, and I kind of hit it square with the driver's door. It was pretty good hard hit.
All right, so you pulled out early from the race. Could you explain what kind of happened out there and what was wrong with the car?
Yeah, unfortunately, the Pods Chevy SS was we were just biding our time, trying to save the tires, and had a really good car. My crew chief made some last-minute adjustments, and we were good. Just kind of hanging out. This is such an exciting series to drive in. The guys are so talented to drive in this series. So we were just learning a lot, picking up some lines, and got the lucky dog early on. Thought this is a chance to go back up, and the oil pan, the issue we had from earlier, stuck its head back up. So it was unfortunate. You know, we got an awesome group of guys. Just want to thank all them. The Chicken Barn, our all-pro coating, Nascimento Motorsports, especially Bulldog LED and Pods. They've just stood behind us, and we'll be back for more, man. We love this series. We love the PCS, and it's just great late model racing.
Yeah, we had a really good car. It was working good. We were saving our stuff for the end. That last restart there, went to clean my rear tires off, and I don't know if the axle broke or the drive flange broke, and it was right as they told us when to go, and I was trying to get to the bottom as fast as I could, but we just, bad luck. I think we had a winning car, but we'll come out next time.
There you go.
Shoot for the best. Got to thank all my sponsors, Autotech, Design and Manufacturing, Stevie, S&S Sports, Speedy Signs, Nitro Racing, DOS Family.
I'm here with Mike Wheeler, and you got 3rd place tonight. Tell me kind of how the car was feeling and how you felt overall out there on the track.
You know, we had made some adjustments. We've been tight all day today and practiced last night. So Mike and the crew here threw some wrenches at the car and came up with the plan. We got her loosened up, but we were just a hair loose off the turn all night. We had a good run. We had some good duels there on restarts. Some running on the outside. The 2-lane racing was really exciting here, and we had a great time. So we're coming towards the end of the race, and there was about 10 to go. We got behind the red car here.
So I'm here with Dave Miller, and you took 2nd tonight. Tell me a little bit about your car and like how you were feeling out there in the race overall.
I thought our car was pretty solid. I mean, we were a little tight most of the race, and just kind of the luck of the draw as to how we finished up, really. But it was a good, clean race. A lot of good competition.
Well, how did you feel out there behind the wheel, personally?
Great. Yeah, it's a good series to race with. It's really looking up, I think. Apparently, the rear end was leaking a little oil on the 6th car. He was getting a little decorated there.
Yeah, so how close were you to the 5 car? You know, how did you feel matched up against him pretty much all night?
I think if I used a little different strategy, it was a very good close race between the 2 cars. I mean, there was at one point where I was under him and he got down, and I thought I was going by, but he slammed the door. You know, I mean, he did a good job.
Okay. So I'm here with Chris Scribner, the winner of tonight's Pacific Challenge Series race here in Ukiah, California, May 17th, 2014. So tell me a little bit about your race. Obviously, you came out on top. You must have been feeling pretty good tonight. Tell me about it.
You know, first I got to thank everybody that helps support me racing, whether it's you know, Penney and Associates, the sponsor of the Pacific Challenge Series, Jeff Monroe, Frank Vincent. You know, they just do an absolute great job, and you know, I can't express people how happy I am to come run this series and the environment I'm in. Quick Quack Car Wash, Scribner Plastics, Racer Bling. You know, they're all partners of mine to help me get here. It was a pretty challenging race. You know, we took our time with our tires and really tried to save some rubber for the end. You know, there was some swapping going on. You know, I had a great battle with the 2 6 cars, and then you know, late I was really working hard to keep that 36 off my tail. And you know, Eric Snyder put a great package together and allowed us to kind of pull away there towards the end and bring it home for victory. You know, we were working hard towards the end. I think as far as something that stands out, Ukiah Speedway's done a great job. They, we got a big rig, and I got my 2-year-old kid with me, and a lot of times it's hard to be able to have your 2-year-old, walking around with the jack in the pits and helping you work on your race car. And they were friendly to us. They met us at the gate. They had a spot waiting for us, and they've been pretty supportive. Everybody from the flagman to the workers in the infield. It was a great environment, and being able to win was just the cherry on top. But everything that went into it before the win, we were happy to be here before we got the win. So getting that last part of the victory, that really brings it home for the best.
So the next race is in Stockton, California. Do you plan on being there?
Yeah, we're going to work on being there. Tony Nassetti and the Nassetti group, they do a good job to bring in the racers as well. And Stockton's another challenging track. Real similar to this. It's fast, and you really got to have your car working, and you got to really be able to drive the tires off the thing. And so we're going to do our best to make Stockton 99. With the Pacific Challenge Series, pretty much every race is going to be a fantastic one. So we're definitely going to try to hit every one that we have on schedule.
Pacific Challenge Series late model main event.